What is it this time, Torgal? Something tells me this is no mere adventure story. Vivian, and I'll be happy.
Thank you, but
Please. You have always been only right that I return the favor.
You are too kind. Alas, what I asked, I spoke with Hippocrates to see if he had any inkling as to... But perhaps it is better.
If you say so.
Forgive me, but this book, it set me on the path to...
Clive, my boy. What a pleasure it...
Hippocrates, I've been charged with locating a...
And you seek a rare one whose name I have not...
Right as always, but she didn't seem keen to tell me very much.
And yet I gather it didn't. Clive, if the young professor has... I fear she asks the impossible.
The executors.
Coveters of secret, a clandestine organization, commit one such text, being the tome Vivian seeks. A tale which could overturn the established order were it or, so rumor has it.
How is it that I haven't heard of this organization?
Why? Seek they lurk in the shadows, emerging only to seize that which must be seized, be it books.
Which would explain why Vivian's copy was snatched from her grasp, not
by the hand of the executors.
But what drives them? Self-interest or ideology?
Fine question. Sadly, all that is known of the executor, you may just as soon ask me of their origins, numbers, or the identities of their leaders.
Then my hunt was doomed from the first. What was Vivian expecting?
Not from thin air, no. Rumors of the executors are rife, but rather less so across... I have a friend. Well, I had a friend in the village of... Alas, I have heard naught from him since... But, though he did not mention it by name, it is possible that a surviving... If you were, by some chance, able to save even a single book...
Very well. When I next find myself in Walloon, I'll be sure to pay Garnick a visit. The entire village looks abandoned. Now, which house would a bookworm live in? This is a Royal Army logbook. Did he take this from the local barracks? His interests were certainly varied. This is it. But if what it says is true, I need to get this back to the hideaway.
Leaving so soon, stranger? We've been watching you. From a distance, so to speak.
Subtle. I know who you are.
Then we need not waste time on introductions. Hand me the book. Leave it in our care and return to your life.
Your care? Do you mean to burn it or bury it?
That is not by one means or another. It's
Then I'll have to politely refuse. I won't let you erase our history.
Then we find us very well.
Let's see, shall finished.
Impressive, but we have other means.
Why do you want it so badly anyway?
It lays out in no uncertain terms the vanity and it tells the shameful history of the persecution and oppression. Would you say that this
I don't know.
You don't? Your sword may be sharp, so let me answer for... There is no correct that a series of events took place may be proved beyond a doubt. It is a question of if enough people believe that a set of events occurred for...
So you're trying to control the truth?
We are trying to protect people from knowledge that would bring them, that is all. You may keep the book. For now. The world is small. Until then.
Wait! Damn it. Let's get this back to Vivian. Vivian, I found it.
You... Thank you, Clive. Even though I asked this of you, I was not entirely I feared the executors had seized every copy.
I met with one of these, and I convinced him to let me keep it. He told me something. That the truth is just a matter of collective belief. And that if enough people believe a lie,
It does. But it also means that the truth is not immutable. That, provided that those who wish to change it can convince enough people, as the sad history of the Baron.
You said that the book inspired you to become a scholar.
It did. She was a heretic, you see. A gallows stood ready for her in every corner of... And by shunning society, or perhaps being shunned by it, she stumbled upon a truth so potent. I, too, have always felt somehow set apart from the world of men. A stranger to my own species. She taught me that my solitude was not a curse, and that, though my journey to the truth might be a lonely one...
Do you still feel that way? That you're not...
Honestly? I'm not entirely sure anymore. Perhaps the result of studying mankind from a rather... But the more I study, the more I find value in this perspective. So if you'll permit me, I'd like to continue my work here. Remember, Clive, when enough people believe, give the men and women of this benighted world the gift of truth. Make them believe in you.
I'll try, Vivian. I'll try.
Say what you will, Lady Karen has seen our...
Pining for something, boy. What is it? What do you see out there? I never did ask where you got that anklet of yours.
From Sid, that's where.
That long ago?
And you're only thinking to ask this now? Sid saw that the pup had clapped that there iron on him to keep him from
What was wrong, boy?
I'll take like as not. Must have been hard, doubly hard, him being a frost wolf. Sid would always tell him, you want my iron gone, you find what it is you're looking for. I reckon what he were looking for.
I'm sorry, Torgal. Sorry for making you wait so long. Let's get that thing off you.
Doesn't sound like he wants it off.
Indeed. You miss Sid as much as the rest of us, don't you? You want me to go with you somewhere?
Quick, aren't you?
Not nearly as much as you have, Lady Karen.
Aye, good thing and all. It's not like Gav would have kept it.
Your kindness is appreciated.
Only because he doesn't talk back like the rest.
Where to, then? All right, Torgal. I'm going to need a little bit more than that, boy. Do you have a better hint for me? Unless... you've already given me one. Why don't we try the rookery? To Port Isolde, fingers crossed the old mooring is... It's still here. After all these years, a lot smaller than I remember. And you're a lot bigger. You might have to swim, boy. This place hasn't changed at all. The rookery's right through those trees. Come on. Race you there? I bet I could still beat you. Here we are. This was our hideaway. Wasn't it, Torgal? Coming here helped me to forget who I was. Or wasn't. Prince, shield. Son his mother could love. Had I been any one of those things? Perhaps. What is it, boy? This is all from the castle. And Phoenix Gate. Did you bring these here? My sparring sword. Well. You never stopped looking for me, did you, boy? Thank you, Torgal. For never giving up. For never forgetting. Let's take this with us, shall we? So I don't forget either. That's not the way back to the boat, Torgal. All right, all right. I think I know where we're going. People always talk about the importance of putting the past, but without it. And we certainly couldn't steer our way to a better tomorrow. Come on, Torgal.
Why the hell would Victor take the bearer's side?
Can you believe we were going to make him bear?
Here to help me pack? Thanks, but I'll be traveling light.
You're really going to go through with...
I am. But before I go...
If it's within my power to help you, I will.
It's the children. I refuse to let them. If I leave them here, they surely will. Our friendship would see them ostracized forever. But I can't take them with me either. I can think of only one place where they're...
Of course.
Thank you, Clive.
Lubor!
What is it, Ferda?
There's been a flood in the Velcro. The League of Outlaws encampment was
What?
Every last one of them.
Bandits are one thing. We need to evacuate. Ferda, gather the men. The Akashic may strike at any moment. We must make... Well?
Yes, my lord.
Clive, change it. The children stay with me for now. I need you to tell them to prepare for a full...
Understood.
I'll do what I can to convince everyone. You have to listen to me. They're coming. You need to...
Why do they always have to make such a... What do you want?
They're no longer just bandits.
You... Some twisted it. If you... What?
Look.
If that now be off...
You're making a mistake. It's no use. They're not going to listen to me. We'll just have to do what we can without them. I should speak to Lord Ferda.
I think we'd better shut up.
What's Lubor raving about now?
explored further.
Cid, what? Oh, wait, I appreciate.
Victor?
I can't.
You have to believe me! The Akashic are coming! They don't eat, they don't sleep, they don't tire, and they don't care who they kill. They're unlike anything that's come before. There won't be no parley, no mercy granted! We may have saved the town once, but this is different. I do not ask that you forgive me, but please believe me. If you do not run, you will die. You will all fucking die!
You'd like that, wouldn't you, bearer?
Yeah, with us out of the way, your kind will be free to claim Dalamil for yourselves.
You should run!
Run, bearer!
Yeah, run!
Run!
Far, far away!
Just go on. Yeah. Yeah.
Yes!
Go on, then.
Go on,
Just go.
Lubor, wait. Someone's coming.
Stop! You're hurting him! What did Lubor ever do to you? He solves all your stupid problems, and he keeps all of you safe. You know there's nothing he wouldn't do for this town. Who was it who made that cleaver you use every day, Conrad? And what about your counting table, Natalie? Who fixed that? Whose men make sure the streets are clean so all your boots don't get dirty? Who spends all day, every day making sure things run smoothly around here? And none of you ever say thank you. Ever. But did Lubor ever complain? Well, does he ever stop smiling? He keeps this whole place going. And you act like it doesn't even exist.
Lubor, we have heard enough.
Wait!
We will not run. The town guard will not abandon the very place it is sworn to protect.
And I will not give up for lost the stores that we labored so hard to fill.
So tell us, how do you propose we deal with these Akashic of yours?
We won't run, but we will fight.
All right, then. Fine. Gather round if you don't want to die.
Allow me to explain the situation. The ether, the place, and
They are with the both con all I
as
Where do
I would mean
a little look?
or now.
Looks like everyone's ready. There's the flood. But what's waiting for us inside? We can't leave a single one alive. The League is disbanded. I should get back.
All the Akashic we were able to find have been dealt with. See,
Luke.
Clive! What new is that for
Luke.
But we
So,
we
didn't.
that if the unity when that of you won't miss any they will
as we've
well how fickle fate can be. Not so long ago I had here.
Lubo.
Fear not, I would soon
And not just the children.
I can't have all your
What is it?
One of our brethren lately journeyed. He sent an owl some while ago.
Was he surveying enough?
No. The object of his study was a savior cult that has arisen in Ash, in an ancient religion that worshipped ultimate. By gaining an understanding of this new faith, we hoped to...
And so you sent one of your brothers to Ash? A continent team?
Fully cognizant of the risks, yes. I entrusted the mission to one of the most able of our... Though he has been silent for some days now, I have thus far refrained from... Yet, it seemed only right to inform you, for as you so earnestly advised me, it would...
It would not. But Ash is a big place.
Perhaps. The last owl I received from Mickleburg was its name. It lies, if aught ill...
Right.
You are... Go then.
Good girl.
Yeah!
This must be Mickleburg. You deserve a rest. These people aren't turned, and the village seems safe enough. What is going on?
Ah.
Heed the call. No, to be honest, I wasn't sure.
Is that...
What are you doing here?
It is my home.
You keep saying that.
They came here to perform the rite. This village, where they shall cast their shot.
Give themselves.
Oh, Lord.
Let free us.
They want to forgive me.
You mean the traveler from Stone? Yeah.
Thank you. They seek the same salvation Barnabas did. At least the third chair is still alive. Let's go and find him. Excuse me.
I am. Lord Rosfield.
That's right, and you must be the third
I am.
Cyril was worried for your safety.
Then I must apologize. I did not mean to trouble the bearer of the burning quill.
He said that you had failed to report.
I came here to study the followers of this new faith. But you have seen them at them. They devote themselves to the veneration of their Lord, praying night and day that they might be, not that they might be granted respite from their woe, serve him with all. I, too, swore to devote my life to the service of my Lord and Master. And so I would see it through, see these people safe, that they might do their duty to their Lord.
You do understand?
I do, my lord. They would cast aside their wills and become a cash. I know that it may be hard to believe, but to these people, forgive me, my lord. But I must remain. Did you hear that, my lord?
I'll go and find out what. An ether flood. Oh no. There must be... Echoes as well. Found her. Come on. Over here! We meet again. I've killed your kind before. Let's try. Damn it! Don't you die. Come on, speak to me.
I had to save them, that they might have a chance to find true salvation by devoting themselves to the service of their Lord, just as I did when the Undying plucked me from the gutter and gave me a cause to believe in. A duty to serve was everything to me, and I would not deny them that fulfillment, even if they must become a Kashik in order to achieve it. Forgive me, my Lord Marquis. I did not mean to trouble you with this. My findings. Could you deliver them to Master Cyril for me?
Of course. Your duty will be done.
Look, my lord. They are saved.
They are saved. Found her. I should get this.
My Lord Marquis, I am glad to...
I met with your third chair, Cyril.
Thank you. He remained in...
He died protecting the villagers from an... I buried him in Mickelberg. I'm... sorry.
If you could not save him...
The villagers, they were... They prayed to their god that they might be unburdened of their will. Then an ether flood came. Your brother sacrificed himself that they... Even knowing that life...
Then he perished defending liberty. For the right to choose how one dies is no less sacred.
Sid would agree.
A noble ambition. To die for one, it matters not how misguided, only that the decision, we live according to the teachings of our order. For better or worse.
But he didn't die for your creed, and you still believe that what he did was right.
I believe we of the Undying are not slaves, but will, and this was his will.
I'd like to know this man's, to know the names of all the Undying who've fallen in the line of duty. They died serving my house. That is my...
Of course, I shall fetch the Book of Martyrs. My lord, it has been the greatest honor of my... Though our duties may differ, yours is no less important. And were they here, I have no doubt...
garrison is threatening to pull their sentries from the markets.
I would speak with this Duke.
Saw the captain just now. Your town needs you.
Do you have a moment, Clive?
What is it?
It's the Duke, unsurprisingly. The town was left all but unguarded, so Philippe was compelled to form a and though my dear boys have been characteristically willing to assist him, so I was wondering if you would lend them your strength, that the people of Northreach...
Of course.
Thank you, Clive. Philippe told me he had...
Where can I find the mistress of this...
Here, my lady. To whom do I have the pleasure?
My name is Sabine, and it is my displeasure to be the daughter of the Duke of Oriflamme. I wish to speak to you about...
Very well. I trust you'll forgive...
Absolutely.
Please.
As you know, my father is a most overbearing and supercilious man, and I join you in a... Indeed, I owe you my thanks for continuing to argue against his... Yet I fear he is not one to be swayed. He must be made to face the consequence.
And who?
I would. Myself and Sarah, were you to join us, we would surely have the strength to drive him from north...
Does that not seem
Drastic action is precisely what is called for. My father would have it that citizens exist only to serve the Empire. That they should be forced to make... But he is wrong. It is not the people who must serve... Scornful of the opinions of anyone he judged beneath. But he cannot be allowed to ride roughshod. We must fight him.
Fight him? No. Respectfully, my lady. Our only chance of saving this town... While I understand your frustrations, I cling to the hope that...
False hope. But I see that your mind is made up. If you will extend me the same... I bid you good day.
She certainly has spirit.
Indeed. But unfortunately, which may be enough to seal the fate of this town. This is all about her and her...
Families.
I'm sorry. Where were we? Ah, yes. But perhaps it's better that you heard them from him.
Right away.
It's just a pity I cannot join you. The task of organizing the town watch has been taking up a great deal of Philippe's time of late. And the rest he spends guarding the main gate to the markets. You'll find him there, most likely.
Your town needs you.
What does the dame have to say about all this?
So you are content to abandon the... Please, if you are a true son of Northreach, you must...
That's exactly what we're trying to, at least.
Even when our true enemy is... Fine. Thank you so much.
She cornered you too.
Could hardly get a word in edgeways. Like father-like.
She made an uninvited appearance, hoping to convince the dame to join her in...
I bet that way. Anyway.
Our mutual friend thought you might welcome...
Oh, right, as always. We've had some reports, you see.
They're back.
Seems that way. We haven't been able to confirm anything yet, but if...
Right.
You know Grieger's Weep? One of the sightings...
I'm on my way.
Thank you, Clive. I'll look into one of the other sightings. Let's rendezvous.
Damn it. The reports were true. I need to stop them before they get to the town.
Clive, it's me. Are you all right?
I am. I dispatched the few that I found.
Well, that's something, but what were they doing south of town? We might be able to fend off an attack from one side or the other.
Do you have eyes in the north?
Some. I should probably... You head back to Northreach. I want you there just in case...
What do you mean?
Her ladyship's been busy stirring up ill feeling towards her father.
What? I'll do what I can to calm things. Be careful out there.
Don't worry, I'm not like you. One sniff of the...
Do you not see, Father? The people of Northreach have given enough, and only a fool would ask for more.
Listen to me, Sabine. Where would our people be without their country, hmm? The Empire is their sword and their shield. It is she that ensures they can live without fear. And now she teeters on the brink. Without their sword, how will the people fight? Without their shield, how will they protect their kin? Can the unarmed stand against the advancing hordes? No. But there is yet hope. A new shield, a new sword. A new empire. We can rebuild Sandbreck, just as Great Grieger wills it.
Perhaps we could, Father. But we don't want to. Not if it is built on the broken backs of the people.
Please, let us not quarrel in the street. You must see that no good will come of this. Our fight is not with each other, but with the threat that draws ever closer to our gates. A threat that your sword has yet to rid us of, Your Eminence.
You will hold your tongue, whore! You may have filled my daughter's head with your heresy, but I will not be corrupted.
Corrupted? Your daughter's opinions are her own, as you would know if you had ever deigned to listen to her. At least I hope they are your opinions, and not posturing born of a family feud. Northreach deserves better than that.
Northreach deserves better than you, Carla. Yes, I know who you are. The slut of Twinside who bedded a Brandit.
Jealous, are you? That a woman might choose a bearer over a pious man of Grieger.
Clive! I met a swarm of thralls coming south from Oriflamme. Hundreds of them. Too many to count.
Oh, fuck. No. Work on the fortifications has scarcely begun. We will retreat to Caernarvon and there make our stand. Did you hear me? That was an order!
While this is but a heartfelt plea, let us make our stand here and protect our homes. Protect those that we love. Together, for Northreach!
You heard the dame. What are we waiting for? Pikemen to the gates. Archers to the roofs. Quickly, come on!
But she is but a common...
whore, yes. And we'd follow her to the gates of hell. The men have their orders. I got them spaced out at regular intervals. Whichever...
Thank you. Rest assured, the people will play their part. Should any of your men be injured,
Thank you, milady.
I'll play my part too. You still want for numbers. I only hope I can go some Philippe. Can I leave the south in your...
Of course. I'll lead a party down. What about you?
I'll make my way up. I fought a few of these things. And well, I can't promise to hold them all back.
All right.
Thank you.
You can thank us when it's...
Till then, madame.
I want steel in the hands of every man.
This is more like it. Come on then. Test me. It's only just begun. I wonder how the others... Better hurry back to town.
Clive.
And you. The road to Oriflamme is clear. How did you and your men...
Well, we ended up fighting for our lives down by the lake.
Glad to hear it.
Well, I thank you both for...
You were right. And I had thought that that without a strong hand, they would drift apart. To be born unto you, not by force, nor by the exercise, but by simply being one of them.
Our purpose was ever this. You were merely distracted by a loftier vision of empire and glory.
As did you. His radiance said it himself. I forgot that.
I'm sorry too. I should never have taken things. I only wanted you to understand how I felt.
Do not blame yourself. I should have listened to you.
Your Eminence, your ladyship. I do not, but I believe the same could be said. We all want safety, security, prosperity, and we may yet achieve it. Will you join us in this?
Yeah.
Thank you. Now that that is settled, I must go and see to the wounded. The Vale's doors are always, and today there are more than...
Madam Isabel is a rare... I see that it is not...
You're right.
Forgive me for saying so, milady. The dame said it herself. We can... And that goes for you. You're one of us now.
One of you?
Well said, Captain.
Well, I should see if Isabel needs any help moving the wounded.
Can we get you anything?
I saw several soldiers being carried to the Vale.
How goes the treatment of... I'll be happy to man one end of a stretch. Don't mention it.
Oh, but I must. After all you've done...
Tell me, if Northreach had fallen, but I sense you would rather have died here. For you, madame, I have all the time in the world.
Very well. I was Carla then. Court as so sought after was I that it was only they. Alas, those ever naive as I was, I fell in love with her. He was my master's guard. After they discovered us together, he was whipped bloody and forbidden, and so we fled. Not that we had anywhere to flee to. We wandered until we found ourselves here. It was the Vale that took us in, that fed us, clothed us, those that could be healed at least.
He passed away.
He did. But at least we were able to share a few moments of peace. It was the greatest gift I have. But the generosity of this town, the men and women of the Vale supported me through, though I was still a stranger to them. And so I swore that I would return the kind, that I would repay my debt.
Thank you, Isabel, for sharing this with me.
Perhaps that is why I have such a soft spot for you. Never stop fighting, and I shan't either. I know that it will not be easy to keep the people, the soul, all united in defense. And what of you? Can we count on your support?
Always.
This the last one?
Just a little further.
Will you lend me a hand? They're still injured in the mob.
You held your own.
Welcome, welcome. Thank you. That's the best I can do. I doubt you'll get more than that in the capital. That's the best I can do. Thank you. I doubt you'll get more than that in the capital. Thank you. Come back again.
That's better.
can I do for you? An excellent choice. You've a keen eye. I do like a customer who knows what he wants. You've a keen eye.
Come on. Fly, Ambrosia.
No holding back. Time to fight. Definitely not to be trifled with.
Sid,
one can never...
No.
Northreach. I don't suppose they could have chosen somewhere closer. Through...
What do you think happened to Miss...
Sid! No.
It's in...
Well, then...
But...
Why don't
You...
Thank... Id.
That's it! I knew it! The answer was if this sun's near to the sky...
To the sky? You aren't trying to give the Enterprise...
What else would I be doing?
The children seem to think you're avoiding them. Is this...
It's the... Well, evil...
If-
No.
I should speak with one of the curse breakers before I set off for Old Hill. See if I can't find this bone while I'm there as well.
Faster!
They don't look happy. Peace at last.
Yeah!
Here we are again. Carava. If you were a tortoise, Torgor, where would you hide? Looks like we found him. If Mid needs another, she can come and get it herself. It's well. After what happened here, it's a miracle there was any left at all. I better get these materials to Mid so she can finish her prototype. Nazaire might at least have mentioned where in Northreach he'd be testing this recruit.
I've nerve.
Well met, Sid.
This you please. No, and I've been.
Not far from. And no, you need.
No, I won't.
On my. All right, Ember. Impress me. Come on.
Fly, Ambrosia.
These are clean kills. Perhaps young Ember really is. Or maybe not. Damn it.
Ember, draw your sword!
I can't!
Then run!
If you want him,
You'll have to go through me.
let's try.
The garrison said they'd take another up.
I didn't expect.
Where is
Up to
This won't be an easy decision.
should have seen it.
Welcome back.
Well,
yeah. True.
Ember lost his nerve in the face of a beast of prey, but he didn't lose.
In the full way.
And this...
Fine.
I'll shut.
Daft as a brush, that one. Just like someone that just...
Forgive me, Sid. This...
Mid.
Ah, you make it sound like I asked you to...
Tell me.
It's most of what I need. And a cogwheel. Gears that smaller...
The chill... No.
But you... Okay.
Sit.
Since you're...
Look. I found it. Is that all? Just a gift?
That's all for now.
Thanks.
Has Midadol mentioned a new project yet?
Well?
They did.
Will it work?
What exactly are you going to...
Only the most important. The wings aren't going to move on their own. But, well... That should do it. Here goes nothing. Titan's tits.
It wasn't supposed to fly, was it?
Of course it was supposed to fly. Wouldn't be much of an airship if it didn't. Honestly, these bloody engines are driving me mad. I was so sure this would be the day she soared. The Mithril engine was made to make dreams come true. But maybe this is one dream the world's better off without. Show folk how to take flying. It won't be long till they're raining death down on each other. People will lose their homes. Children, their mums and their dads. Like I lost mine.
I'm sorry.
So am I, Clive. So am I. Sorry that I have to choose. Do I follow my head, or do I follow my heart?
question. The first time I stood on the deck of your ship, felt the wind in my hair. It was like I was flying. But imagine how it would feel to actually do it.
My dad always said there were two ways of living life. Chasing a dream or shuffling to your grave. And he were right. Right about a lot of things. Not that I like to admit it. People need dreams to chase. Especially in a world like this. Right. When this is over, I'm gonna take all my mithril engines to Zemeckis and sling them over the edge. I won't have my dream end up turning into someone else's nightmare.
But all that hard work...
All that hard work will not be used for war, Jamie. But it ain't like it'll be gone. Tell me, Clive, have you ever been on a treasure hunt?
Not since Joshua and I were boys. Why do you ask?
Because I'm gonna bury the engine schematics and leave behind a little riddle telling people where to find them. A really hard one, so that only the most dedicated dreamers will ever be able to work it out. I can picture it now. Some daft general squinting at the words with a gormless expression on his mug. Like that one, yeah.
Right.
Of course, if I'm putting this engine at the end of a treasure hunt, won't be much of a prize if it couldn't even make a toy. But it ain't the size of a dream that's important, is it, Clive? And I reckon I've got a fair few good ones.
I'm sure you do.
Has Midadol mentioned a new project yet?
Miss Shirley says your book's made quite an impression on the children.
Say what you will, Lady Karen has seen herself.
You all right?
Something troubling you?
No more. It's just... Eda's baby will be...
I'm sure she'd like that.
Back in the north. Families would all... I'll let the little tykes know they will...
So?
Well, the problem is that Eda's due any day.
Is there anything I can do? All right, then.
A good luck charm. But no...
Not just any.
No. One meat. There's nought lucky in all the realm. Thing is, they're hard to come by. Had
Only the big day is fast approaching.
That or the bird whose oar sits attached to, aye.
Well, there's no shortage of those passing through Martha's. I think I might make that my first port of call.
You're a good friend, Clive.
Huh. Thank you, Uncle.
As for down here,
Clive, my Rutherford informs me that we owe you our thanks. Hadn't...
I would have done the same for anyone else.
You're far too modest, Clive. You'd make a terrible note.
From what little I saw, you were right to be worried.
I suppose. But I was rather hoping the great and good of the realm might... Alas, it seems that firm leadership is in short supply these days, and we must move.
But where do we start?
True, the challenges that face us are many. But the realm's armies, as you've seen firsthand, certain cities have banded together to try and make... And yet, the only remedy for the chaos that faces us is unity. In short, if Storm does not stand together, she will...
But how would one even begin to unite the realm?
The armies, my boy. As I told you already, we begin by... Sadly, I doubt I could convince even the lowliest gaggle of pride. But I do know someone the High Commanders have been known to listen...
I thought he was retired.
He was, until an Akashic army tore through Randalar and killed most of the... And as luck would have it, I've already spoken with him on...
Of course you have.
And he's agreed to help. On one condition. Havel has always been a man of frustratingly rigid principle. And I extolled your many virtues as best I could, of course. But you don't mind.
Of course not. As long as chaos reigns, we will never build a better world. And if the Field Marshal wishes to speak with me... I'll leave for Randalar. Would you send a Stola?
Of course. Rutherford is already in the Dalmekian capital.
Excellent.
No.
Come on. All right. No mistakes.
Too slow. You're finished. Fly, Ambrosia. I can walk from here. right here. Don't come back.
Do you see that too?
Papa?
What is it? Please. Just stop. I'm scared.
Time to fight. It can't be Rutherford, can it?
Turncoats and cowards, the lot of you!
Allow me.
I don't need your... Please,
This won't take long.
You're right. It won't. Men, finish him.
A little longer than I'd have liked. Field Marshal Haviland, are either of you in?
No, my lord. You fucking traitors. But I hadn't thought the corruption had reached so... It's a fucking you're interfering, old bastard of an uncle. My lord Marquis. Or is Sid the Outlaw Mort?
Call me what you want. It doesn't change all the urgency of the message I bring. My uncle has a plan to right the realm.
Before I agree... I'd have you answer what do you stand...
I won't deny that I might benefit from further chaos, but I seek a new beginning for all of them. And while the choices I've made may not always have been the right, I know I made them for the right for so long. So many of us have been when it should have been our decision all along. But in order to take it, we must stand together. Even if it be beside...
Certainly not the words I expected from an out. You are no... I never hear the end. All right. I'll start by ordering my most trusted. Next, I'll make contact with my counterparts in the Imperial...
Thank you, Field Marshal.
But they are not...
What do you mean?
I don't doubt that I can bully some sense into a few generals. But those they answered, we will need an envoy. One who can court even...
I'm flattered. And I have other problems too. What we need is a skilled arbitrator.
Is that so? And would he happen to be an outlaw too?
Of a different kind, perhaps.
Well, beggars can't be choosers. I suppose we'll all have to find a little of the outlaw in ourselves if we're to make it through this. Very well.
I shall.
My Lord Marquis. Your Lord Uncle bade me escort the field.
And I will see that my associate joins.
Very good, man.
An envoy. I'm not sure I'm the man to talk anyone round. I can barely convince my brother to take his medicine. Someone like Quentin. I hope I can convince...